In our Western culture and mindset, we like to compartmentalize everything. This is my work time. This is my surf time. This is my family time. Everything isn't supposed to be neat and compartmentalized. It's like a big pot of stew. The main ingredient is gonna permeate everything. It's gonna bring flavor to the whole pot. Making boards and striving hard to build good boards is merely a means to an end. It's the way that I get to connect with people. I never ever grab a blank and just randomly shape it. Before I even start, it's finished in my head. It wasn't really so much that I had a passion for building boards. I enjoyed working with my hands. I loved doing it. But the main reason why I started building boards is because I wanted to surf. And then years later, I come to this realization that my job is to get everyone else in the water. It's kind of a funny paradox. It's the irony of life sometimes. As much as that in the flesh and my human nature, I'd like everything to revolve around me, I had to keep reminding myself every single day I wake up and say, it's not all about you. You know, there's something a lot bigger. There's two things. There's happiness and there's joy. And they're not necessarily the same thing. Joy is knowing that I'm doing what I'm called to do. I'm a man of faith, and I believe that there's something much bigger than myself. Through that, my faith, I've been able to make sense of this life. And I know there's a lot of other people that will disagree and feel like, well, okay, that's good for me because maybe I just needed some extra help. But I'm free, and I can just live life, and I can go ahead and just use that to connect with other people. That is what gets me up in the morning. There is something so much more important than building surfboards, so much more important than running a successful business or striving for that. There's so much more than just sticking a whole bunch of money in my bank account. If I'm ripping people off, if I just shaping a board, I go, this is good enough, you know, it doesn't matter. No, I mean, it has to affect everything, you know. I wanna do my best for everyone because God gave me His best. You look at surfing, it's inherently such a selfish sport. And I feel that we need to live just the opposite of that. When you get to that place where you know that you're where you're supposed to be, there's joy. And I fall short. I do fall short. And that's where forgiveness comes. But that's what drives me on. And it's not always easy, but I have joy doing it.